A controversial children's book teaching graphic sex acts, complete with illustrations, making the rounds in school libraries and classrooms across the country.
Bro, why do these books keep getting in schools, man? Like every time, bro, how do these books get in schools? Who's writing these books? I'm not that old. I'm really not. So when I was in school, I haven't been to elementary school in years, obviously, but when I was in school, bro, this was not an issue. Like, when did this start happening?
Leaving parents and communities outraged. One concerned pastor tried to read the book at a school board meeting, but officials asked him to stop. Here's what he had to say about that.
Y'all,
if you don't want to hear it in a school board meeting, why should children be able to check it out of the school system?
that's facts.
See, we have perverts that are perverting our kids.
Bro, that's the truest thing ever, man. I haven't even read the book. But if, like he said, you're not trying to hear it in a school board meeting, why are you showing the book to kids? What type of message are you even getting across right now? This is stupidity that I don't really mess with, bro. Yeah, you can't read it here. It's too inappropriate. But little Billy over there can read it. He can check it out right after school, Billy. You want the book, Billy? Here's also a piece of candy. What you gonna do? Lead him to a white van in the back? Like, that was inappropriate. But all I'm saying is, you gotta stop showing these books to children, man. Like, school is supposed to be a safe place for children. It's not supposed to be a place where parents have to worry about this type of stuff. School should be the last place parents have to worry about this type of stuff.
And you all sit back smug in your chairs and celebrate diversity, equity, and inclusion, but you don't want me to read it so you can hear it.
Reverend John Emenchukwu spoke at that school board meeting, and he joins me now. Reverend, thank you so much for being here. They did not let you talk about the book, but I will. What's in this book?
This book is for children 10 years of age, and
oh my God,
this book is not soft porn, it's hardcore porn.
It's no way.
Details.
It's no way, bro. It's no way. I refuse, bro. I refuse to believe it. This is where I draw the line, bro. I refuse to believe they show this type of stuff in school, man.
Explicitly with pornographic images,
oh my
homosexual sex, lesbian sex, straight sex. It promotes and glorifies masturbation while speaking against religion to may call that behavior a sin. This book is used as a tool to create what I call mental rape in the hearts and the minds of children. We are robbing kids of their innocence in America as we allow diversity, inclusion, and equity to dominate our schools. And so many of our librarians are bringing this kind of material into the public school system because they believe that children need to see themselves on the shelf. I don't believe that this is perfectly normal. I believe that this is perfectly perverted, and it needs to stop.
Great point. You got to the point that I wanted to focus on, and it's the why. I want to extrapolate on that. Why? Why are we forcing a book like this on 10-year-olds?
Well, you know, there's this issue of acceptance today. You know, when it comes to inclusion, we have to make sure that everyone's welcome, everyone's invited.
I need to see what's in this book, man, because just the description of it is disgusting. Just him sitting here talking about what could be in this book, it already disgusts me, and I'm sure it disgusts you too, man. I can only imagine if I had a little brother, little sister, and I have a little sister, but she's grown a little older now, but if you had somebody young you cared about, and like, hey, look at this book I got, I would storm, bro. I wish something like that would happen, bro. That would be the end, man.
You have to make sure everyone feels good, and so along with that comes bringing in pornographic material to show kids about homosexual sex, lesbian sex, gay sex, transgenderism, and all of these things that come along with the alphabet mafia. And so I'm against these things because parents should talk about these things at home. If a parent wants to talk about masturbation and be explicit with their children and show them pornographic images. I don't advise it. I don't think it's something that they should do, but that should be something that takes place at home. But when we rob kids of their innocence, we're leading them down a slippery slope. This book is welcomed in the public school system. But if a teacher were to begin to talk from this book, the Bible, everyone would be up in arms. Listen, we are in a bad place in America. America is spiraling downward, and it's time to storm the cockpit. As we talk about gender theory and queer theory and we turn these schools woke, our children are underperforming. Our students aren't reading on grade level. They're not doing math on grade level. Our achievement rates are down. It's time to get back to education and not indoctrination.
This isn't just happening in Asheville, North Carolina, where you spoke. Parents are fighting back against this at schools throughout the nation. We reached out to a number of them. Some wrote back. The Bonnie Eagle School District.
I can't even believe this, man. It's hard for me to even... Because when I have kids, they're going to be going to schools like this, man. And something he said really struck a chord, because you're not allowed to learn about the Holy Bible in school. You're not even allowed to... I've never even seen a Bible in school. I've never even heard a reference to God in school, except maybe a teacher might reference God. And that's their personal beliefs. There's no lesson plan about that. You don't even learn about Jesus Christ in history class. You wouldn't even know he existed if you went to just a school. But the fact that this is shown in schools and like it's being pushed in school.
District in Maine, they have this book. They had no comment. Asheville Board of Education, where you spoke, says parents have a right under federal law to inspect all instructional and supplementary materials as part of any applicable federally funded programs. And the Waldorf School in Long Island telling us, quote, the book in question is an optional supplementary resource for parents that has never been used in the classroom.
Deflecting. Instead of being like, yeah, this book shouldn't have been here. You're like, no, I mean, it's a supplemental. They might need it. What parent in history has ever went to a elementary school's library to get a freaking book for themselves? Come on, bro. Come on.
Is it safe to say that parents cannot let their guard down for 1 second when it comes to what is being taught in their kids' schools?
No, but parents, you can't let your guard down for 1 second. There are sexually evil and corrupt and deviant, perverted people who believe that this is okay. And so this is how it works. They bring the pornography into the school system. They bring in these gender theory and queer theory books. And if parents don't know it's there, it remains there. And then when parents are told that it's there, then the parents have to go through 10-step processes to get the books removed. This is sinister. It's criminal. It's child abuse. And so I'm going to school boards around the country. If you want to support my efforts, you can go to Erased Book. That's ERACED book.com and support the work that I'm doing nationally. We need pastors. We need the church to rise up and to speak up against this evil that's been done to our children. And we need men in particular in the culture to be bold and to be courageous. Stop being neutered and use your voice to defend our families and our children.
This push to ruin the innocent years of being a child is not.
That's facts, man. That's facts, man. But yeah, if you have any more suggestions, because this video was a suggestion. Oh, this was disgusting. But yeah, if you have any more suggestions, comment them down below. So far, Jojo, and I'll see y'all on the next one.